So, Season 3 is nearly here in MLB The Show 23, and that means a lot of your favorite cards are leaving. And a lot of new crazy cards are coming. So we're going to talk about how you guys can best prepare for Season 3, which comes in just about a week here. So leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel, and check out Underdog Fantasy. You guys use my promo code GOMES, get a $100 deposit match. It is ever expanding in these areas. Great way to make a otherwise boring game, Twins game, interesting. So check them out. Thank you to Underdog. So yeah, as you see right there, 7 days remaining for Set 1 cards to be viable. Now let's talk about this briefly if you guys are not aware of really what's going to happen. So on July 7th, Season 3 is here, and those Set 1 cards, think the Ken Griffey Jr., the Mike Trout, in Conquest, in mini seasons, in ranked seasons, those cards are gone. Yeah, bye-bye to them. And a new set, new team affinity, new XP reward path set collections are coming. So first off, what do you do with the Set 1 cards? What do I do? I've got that beautiful looking Mike Trout sitting in center field. Well, I'll be honest, you should probably sell them. So those cards don't just completely lose their value. You can use them in events, which is, not the most exciting, I suppose, especially with how event rewards have been this year. But yes, they are viable in events. But the thing is, if it's a Kaiju series, for example, or if it's a Charisma series, World Baseball Classic, they're not going to drop an event with World Baseball Classic cards. It could be something that fits in with Trout. It could be like American League West players, and you can use him for that event. But is it really worth it? Probably not. I just don't really see it being worth your while to hold on to these cards, except for the wild card, of course, which is a different topic. And the wild card, as you guys remember, you can swap it around. The wild card, how many times am I going to say it? Take a shot, you'll get drunk. But what it is essentially is you can use one card out of any set that's phased out and bring them into that current team. Because Season 4, Set 2 is gone. And then you still only get to choose one card between Set 1, Set 2. But you can change it at any given time. So if you want to use Chipper for a bit, then 99 Fernando Tatis Jr. comes out, boom. You can swap out Chipper and you can bring back Trout onto your team. For example, you can freely do that. But again, is it really worth holding on to some of these guys? If they go for something, I doubt it. I think you're best off just fire sale, because I think it's going to only go down from here. It has been already. I mean, I bought Holiday for a cool 65K. He's down to 30. That's not great. Most of my cards I've sold off at this point, just a couple that I've still been using in ranked or for my Twins theme team. Just gonna hold on to just for whatever's sake. But yeah, pretty much everything else I sold. Griffey. Yeah, it's really just the cheap guys, the bosses like Murakami, and I'll keep like Mike Trout, because he's Mike Trout. I'll want to make sure that I have a 99 version of him, just in case they don't drop one right away, but I bet they will based on how they're doing content this year. So yeah, I would say without a shadow of a doubt, that is your best thing that you should be doing, is selling those cards, get some value for them, before they crash in price. Alongside that, there's going to be a new XP reward path and a couple things that I wish I knew for last season. I wish I was thinking of beforehand, is XP and claiming it at the right time. Now, what I'm talking about here is something like set collections that's going to get you XP. For example, when I get to 230, I'm at what? 217 right now. Don't collect this. Wait until the day that it drops. Yes, it might mean waiting 2-3 extra days to claim this pack to get your David Wright, Hank Aaron, Randy Johnson, but it's 10,000 XP for free. And with how limiting they're making Stubs this year, it is really important to collect on that and get those packs quicker so you can sell them and buy them back later at a cheaper price, so you can actually have some way of getting the cards that you actually want, because most of the good cards that you want obviously are on the market, whether it be World Series BR rewards, pack cards, whatever the deal is. Most of them are on the market, and it's just hard to get the stubs to do so. Since Battle Royale, World Series, the two programs there are now no sell. So anything that's going to net you XP, just wait until the day of to collect it. I'd also recommend any packs that you get between now and then, just hold on to them because they're likely going to put more cards out in packs and you're going to want a chance to pull them. I think that they'd probably put out another chase card to kick off set 3. So that's gonna go for a lot of stubs. If you want a chance to pull them, you know, just hold on to your packs. Let's check in on the GOAT MLB 22 card art on Twitter. Make sure and drop him a follow. He does incredible work, seriously. I love what they do. I love the card designers for SDS, but I think this man needs a spot in that office somewhere because his designs fucking slap every single time. Now, All-Star content is all but guaranteed to be what is the main card series. As you guys have probably noticed, Season 2 was the Incognito, the Kaiju. Season 1 was the WBBC, and it was also the Charisma card series. Set 3 is going to be the All-Star Home Run Derby. That's the main content that we're going to get, and Team Affinity is going to look something like this. But I do think with all the feedback, with all the critiques I've been getting recently, that they would probably move these up to 99s. I just can't see a world where they would actually drop 97s for another 2-month span after all the shit they've been getting for it online. So we'll see, but All-Star content voting. We have the finalists for the starters. Who do you guys want to get a card? Also with the theme of sets and seasons, these cards that you get, you want to use them for longer. So the set collections, how to get them faster. Team Affinity, you know, even if they are lower overall, the 97s, you gotta get them essentially to get the better cards that you actually want. Collect 297s to get 199 that you want, you know? So again, March to October is a great way that you can start getting progress on now. If you load up an MTO, work your way up until the All-Star break, you'll hit that first reward gate. Again, veteran All-Star difficulty is what I typically recommend for you. You get a ton of Team Affinity points. Again, it's only for that specific division. You saw I was using the Yankees right there. I am only going to get progress on the American League East, but that's still a huge head start. So get right up until the All-Star break. Veteran difficulty, I think you're going to get about 17,500. I'd say All-Star is kind of the cap. You don't want to do too high difficulty or else you're going to risk your chance of not getting the top tier reward on there. Or 17.5 for All-Star rather. Then you play out the remainder of the season and it's going to take you, I don't know, 2.5 hours from that All-Star break point and you're off and running. You already easily have your first pack for the new TA set. After that, what I'd recommend, always start off with moments. Do this stuff first, and the showdown, that's 20,000 points right there. So you start getting a couple cards that you can put into your lineup, and then you do the PXP missions on a Conquest map. I mean, of course, we've already seen kind of how the flashback cards are going to look with Vlad Guerrero, Ryan Howard, Ivan Rodriguez. It's still a little weird that they chose to come out with these cards well in advance of the All-Star game. I mean, like the Pena card, set 2, he's going to be usable come All-Star time. But all these set 1 guys, they're done. All-Star content that can't be used during the All-Star game just doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But I do like the card art. Oh, and I'd also make sure that you have Tops Now played through. I'm kind of telling myself to go ahead and get back on the grind here because there's a pretty high chance that we're going to be getting a Shohei Ohtani to kick off set 3. 99 overall two-way player after all the ridiculous shit he's been doing, so you are not going to want... So yeah, that's how I would tackle the end of Season 2 heading into Season 3. Let me know what you guys think about sets and seasons, if you guys are worried, if you guys are excited. I am kind of in the middle somewhere. I think it's fine as long as they make Season 3 a hell of a lot more exciting and entertaining than Season 2 was. And I think it'll work just fine. But Only time will tell. So leave a like if you guys did enjoy this one. We got plenty more videos coming soon here. Thank you all for watching.